Hey YouTube.
Hi YouTube.
We are going to show you how to go weeks taking a shower, saving a lot of water, and not using no soap. Stick around.
Okay, so as you can tell, we're going to talk about not using soap, which, you know, people freak out when you say you're not using soap. But let's talk about why. So we found this wonderful lady while we were in Tennessee.
Shelbyville.
Her name is Jen, and she introduced us to Norwex. Tell ya, I found some things out about Norwex. I have notes this time. It's 1/200th the size of a human hair. Each fiber is 1/200th of the size of a human hair, and they put them all together.
That's little.
It's teeny tiny. It lifts dirt and bacteria and traps it in those fibers so you don't have any cross-contamination. So when you're like dusting or just wiping off your counter, you know how sometimes when you wipe off your counter you got all of those crumbs and you spread them into the counter into your little hand? Well, you don't do that with these. You wipe the counter and you pick it up and all your crumbs are in your rag, and then you shake your rag in the trash, or you can run it under hot water and you rub it vigorously. Okay, so how can that happen? It has microsilver in it. So when the microsilver gets wet, it has a self-purification property that keeps the mold and the fungi and the bacteria, which causes the odor, to self-purify. So what you do is you take your rag and you run it under hot water.
Well, show them what one even is.
Okay, so this is an Enviro Cloth, and I should have probably used one that was a little less used. But this is an Enviro Cloth. So you take it under hot water and you scrub it, scrub, and it loosens all those dirt particles, and you can just see the dirt just wash right off of it. It's amazing. You can put it in the washer, but we'll get to that. You just use water to free everything from the cloth. You use water to clean everything. It picks up all that bacteria and traps it, so you don't have chemicals or water sitting on your counters. You know, sometimes you can tell when you have a paper towel, you're just smearing the crap around. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. But you're just smearing the mud around, and this will just pick it up.
And it's not a microfiber. That's kind of what it looks like. And it's not a microfiber.
Right.
And when we get to the shower part, I'll tell you what I did.
Yeah. So you just use water, and you got things that are clean, polished, and streak-free. So you have decreased your cleaning time by 75%. 75%. It takes you 75% less time to clean. Okay? I kind of didn't believe that, but it's true.
Well, it makes your windows in your car so clean that
look like they're down.
Look like they're not there.
They're not there.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's simple. There's no Windex, it's just water.
Right. So you save money by using these, and because you have an average spend of $600 to $800 a year on chemicals. I was so happy. You know, space is a premium in an RV. So now I don't have window cleaner. I don't have all the Lysol cleaner for my countertops. I don't have the Lysol wipes. All I have is my Enviro Cloth, and I have water. So you are saving 90% of what you would spend on chemicals by using this. And of course, the less chemicals you use, the better for the environment it is. Okay, so let's get down to brass tacks. So I know you want to talk about body stuff. This is what they call an Enviro Cloth. Okay, This you can use for your counters. You can use it wet. You can use it dry. You can use it to dust with. It picks up the dust. I'm really allergic. It's hard for me to dust until I got one of these. It picks up the dust. It doesn't spread it around. So those of you that are in the desert, you gonna want one of these, because you can pick up dust on anything. Even if it's a little damp, it'll still pick up the dust and not leave a mud trail. If you need to wash your windows, you wet this cloth down, wring it out, put it on your hand like this, wipe your windows down, and then you take this cloth, which is called a window cloth, and you polish it. You can polish your chrome, you can polish your faucets, you can wash all of your faucets, and you can do this all the time. I mean, it takes literally seconds to wash that stuff down, so you're saving a lot of time on cleaning.
And like when you use Windex on the inside of your window, you kind of get that film on it, and you do Windex and you get done, and you still have that smear on it, you won't have it with this. I guarantee you won't have it with this.
So the party I went to, the girl took, and I had just cleaned the windows at my girlfriend's house. So Jen, in all of her wisdom, takes a stick of butter and sprays it on the window. Not only did she spray it on the window, she smeared it on the window, and I was like, oh geez, this is wonderful. So she takes this Enviro Cloth that was a little damp, wipes it off, uses the polishing cloth, polishes it off, and voila, you couldn't even tell at all. It wasn't filmy. It took me a while. Yeah, I did all of my windows in my dad's truck. They had some kind of film on them, so it took me a minute I washed it, and it was still kind of filmy. So I rinsed out my cloth real good, and I went back and I did it a second time, and it was amazing. He just couldn't believe how clean the windows were in his truck. So you can use this on your car, your RV, your house, anywhere. So now let's get down to what Ronnie's favorite is. So
this Jen, this lady, when I came into the party, she says, you're going to love this, because Julie says, you know, Jen, tell him how this works. And it's just, it looks like a wash rag. I tell you what, this looks like a microfiber. It is not a microfiber. If you put water on your counter and you wipe it with this, it doesn't streak and leave water behind it. A microfiber will. It's almost like there's a wax in it. This will pick it up the first time. But anyways, she says she knows people that have bathed for 2 years without any soap with one of these and stayed clean. And I was like, whatever. I didn't believe her. So that was the main thing that hit me, being boondocking. You live in a van where you don't have a shower. You can literally, for 3 weeks, and I wish Bonnie and Andy was in here. We do not stink. For 3 weeks, we have not used soap on our body at all. All I've used is water and this thing. Now, Andy says, I wonder if a microfiber will do that. So I took a bath, I did it with this the next day, and it's hot here. I used a microfiber. No, it did not do the same thing. I was still slimy. I mean, from hot and sweaty. A wash rag will not do the same thing. I don't know what the little silver dude things is in this. All I know is it works.
It's a micro silver agent. It's a backlock. So it traps the bacteria.
3 weeks. For 3 weeks, I have not used soap. I've used one rag. Now, you've washed it about 6 or 7 days. You'll wash it.
Yeah.
Right? Otherwise, we hang it on this hook in the shower, and it dries. And I tell you what's neat about this thing. You don't have to be in a shower. You can you can pour a little thing of water and get this really super wet and wash yourself, and you're clean. Your skin, to me, feels better because there's no nothing on it, is there?
So you need to let me talk for just a second. So if you have sensitive skin, you use this rag. Well, it's really kind of wet. Not dripping, but really kind of wet if your skin's sensitive. But if you have oily skin like I do, you wring this out, and it'll exfoliate and take the oil off of your skin. And trust me, it works. I couldn't believe it.
I've only used shampoo in my hair 3 times. And the only reason I've got it cut, obviously. If I use gel like I have in it now, the next day or that night, whenever I take a shower, I'll use shampoo to get the gel out.
Yeah.
If I don't use gel, I can soak this thing as wet as I can get it and just scrub my head, and then what I do is I do my head and I'll clean it, and I'll do my face and clean it, and I just keep going down my body doing that. Even if it's in a pail, if your water's in a pail, you do it the same way. Or you hold it up to the shower head, however you want to do it. But I get out of the shower, and nothing stinks.
Nothing.
Your pits don't stink. Your
Parts
Parts do not stink. No, nothing does. And your hair is even cleaner.
Well, he has really dry hair, so this has been really good for him.
And I don't know if, like Julie's hair, as long as it is, I don't think you could wash it with this.
No.
I think it'd be a pain in the butt. I'm not saying you couldn't, but it'd be a pain in the butt. But I'm telling you, if I lived in a van, I would have 2 of these and a little bit of water, and I would be happy taking showers with this for however long. I did not believe this lady when she told me this, but like I said, I've been 3 weeks no soap, showering with this now. So one thing I will say with this is you shower every day, and the only thing I have noticed is like how it's been, well, I don't know how to say this, but like it's been warm here, okay? So at night I take a shower. The next day you start getting into evening where you don't take a shower all day, and it's starting to get towards evening. You don't smell BO-y.
But you can start to smell yourself some.
And I asked Bonnie and Andy, because I have a sensitive sniffer, and I asked Bonnie and Andy, have you smelled us? No, and you can smell your skin, but for some reason, and I think what it is, you don't have all these chemicals in your body, or all the moisturizers or whatever's in soap that's sealing it, and I think it's just your smell coming out. It's not a BO smell though.
No.
And it's not bad. If you shower every day, you're not going to smell like that anyways. You're out and we're sweating and what have you.
But I thought, oh my gosh, how much water can we save?
We've saved a ton of water. We have. I would venture to say we are using a third of the water that we normally did using this when we shower, because you don't use much water, especially if you don't. Like me, if I don't shampoo my hair, I'm probably in the shower with it going. I'm probably not using 2 gallons. We have the the shower head that uses a gallon an hour. I can't think what it is now.
I can't either.
But anyways, you turn it on, you get away, you turn it off. You still do it the same way.
Right.
But I have been out and got hot and sweaty, and you get that sticky feeling. I've come in and ran this under the sink and just wiped myself down standing there and felt like I got out of the shower. And you may think it's BS, but I'm telling you, I'm sold.
So
I'm sold.
So what we decided to do is we're going to offer these to everybody in a party situation. Ronnie will put a link on here how you can go to our party. Our party will close on December 7th. Now that doesn't mean that you can't contact Jen and get more.
Isn't it going to be on Facebook?
It'll be on Facebook.
So you just go to our Facebook page.
And he'll put a link in the YouTube video, so you can look in the YouTube video and find it. But 3 of these washcloths is $20. So body soap is on average $3 or $4 a thing. Sometimes 5, depending on what you use. You're not going to buy that anymore. Mm-hmm. You don't need it. You don't need all those perfumes and those chemicals on your skin and your body.
And we've been out here, we've had 90-degree days since we've been in Florida, and out helping other people do things and working, and sweat just pouring off of you. Your shirt is soaking wet, and you take a shower and you feel good again. You do.
Now we bought the bath towel also, which the bath towel's $39 something. A bath towel, but that bath towel works like this.
It's basically this, but really big.
So when I went to my dad's, I didn't take my bath towel. I shouldn't say I wasn't able, but I just didn't take my bath towel. Using a regular bath towel is really strange now, because this, with our bath towel, you just dab it. I
don't dab it. I still wipe. But you can go down your arm one time and it is dry. There's no slime from the soap. It's dry. You get out of the shower and you wipe yourself down and you still feel water dripping down in parts. You don't have that.
Well, and
But
the
I
one
still
thing
wipe
that I
with it.
really love is, you know how you have to scrub and scrub and hope that you get your back dry? No. I take that whole towel and put it on my back and kind of squish my back against it, and it's dry. And when I put my hair up in that towel, it doesn't drip down my back. Come on, ladies, you know. That hair running down your back after you're already dry is an aggravation. The water running down your back from your hair.
My hair dries fast, and I have to be careful how fast I dry my hair with that thing, or it's almost too dry to comb it. It looks like poof, like the wind just come in, and because it's almost too dry at that point. Now, it's pretty cool.
On our Facebook, there's a Norwex party that I'll put a link to on our Facebook page, and you can ask any questions you need to ask, and Jen will be happy, or you can ask them here on YouTube, and we'll be happy to get you an answer about them. Like I said, we're going to set it up online. If you guys want to participate, good for you.
I don't want this to be one of them late night commercials. That's not what we're trying to do with this.
No.
And we're not benefiting from this whatsoever. This lady, Jen, I keep calling her this lady, she's a sweet person, but Jen had a party at her friend's house, and we was in Shelbyville. She comes out. Damn, neighbors. I'm going to turn this camera around.
Where's your fridge?
I'm going to turn the camera around. Neighbors. But anyways, when she was telling the part about not using soap, guys, that's good. About soap, hey, not using soap. It just, the light was going off in my head for the people who live in vans and the ones at boondock and can't carry a lot of water. And even us, I mean, we can carry almost 70 gallons, but still, you're not having to haul, you're not having to find it because you cut your water. I got 2/3 out. I'm not trying to benefit anything from this. I just think it helps people. If you're into boondocking, this is the cat's meow. If you live in a van, this is the cat's meow. I'm telling you. I've seen people do the vinegar and water spray, blah, blah, blah. I bet you, I could almost do it. I bet you if you took a quart of water and poured it into some kind of a bowl, you could take a bath with that thing standing in your van or at the sink in a quart of water and feel like you just come out of the shower. I guarantee you could. And that's why we're doing this video on it. I'm sold on it. Like I said, I haven't used soap in 3 weeks. I've only used shampoo 3 times. You know, and it's just when I gel my hair. If I don't gel my hair, I don't do it. But go to our Facebook page. I'll put the link below for the party through Jen.
Party through Jen.
Hey. And if it's something you're interested in, like I said, we're not benefiting from this. I just think it's one of the neatest things. And I've tried, like I said, the microfiber and the wash rags. It does not do the same. Does not. I don't know how it does.
And look, I've saved space with not having my cleaning things. I've saved space with not having so many towels.
Weight.
We got rid of towels. Oh, the weight. Yeah. So, you know, there's so many different ways that you can benefit from this that we just felt like we needed to share it with you.
If you had 3 of these in a van and used one a week, that's 3 weeks that you're not having to do any laundry to catch up with your towels and your wash rags and all that.
Right.
You know, but I don't know. We're sold on them.
We're sold.
We are sold. And like I said, we're not benefiting nothing from this. The light went off on me for boondocking. And so far, I've loved it. I think my skin feels better. I don't stink.
Hey, I even got out of the tub one day after my shower, and I let all the neighbors smell me and feel my arms.
You was dressed.
I was dressed. But before I put any oils on or anything, and I didn't stink. I didn't feel bad.
Yeah,
so.
you really do feel better. But hey, get to the Facebook page. We will leave a link down below. Here comes another clown.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs down. It's up to you guys. And we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Bye.